So my name's Christine Roper. We're just going to talk a little bit about and show you how to do an upper extremity lifting program. What you need is a place to sit on. You can use a physio ball or a bench or a chair. 2 sets of weights, so I have 10 and 8. You can choose whatever you want, a little bit heavier, a little bit lighter. And the method behind our lifting is we want to do as many reps as we can properly with the heavier weight, and then switch to the lighter weight if we can no longer keep that proper form, but we have to finish out our set. So a goal in all these exercises is to do 2 sets of 10. So I'm just gonna first start. You can do them seated or standing. So if you have a stronger core, you can do these in standing. If you feel like, or someone's told you your core is a little bit weak, I would start in sitting. So here, just a bicep curl sitting as I pull belly button up and in. And all you're doing is bringing that weight in towards your shoulder. I like alternately, instead of together, the body works reciprocating. So anytime I can do a reciprocating one, I do. You can also do this in standing in a squat formation. So you get 2 for 1 on this. Well, really 3 because you're getting the core. So I do my bicep curls, and like I said, 2 sets of 10. Then we're gonna switch to our triceps. So I'm gonna turn to the sides, just a tricep kick back. So yes, can I do these alternately, almost like I'm running? I could do these seated. And seated, it's a little bit harder, so I just kind of do 1 at a time. I have long arms, so some people might be able to do a kick back here. I'm not able to do it. From here, let's move into deltoids. So I shift to the edge of my seat. I engage my core. I bring my weights forward. I lift out and forward. You're gonna get a little bit of your rhomboids on this too. So 2 sets of 10. Let's say, okay, I'm tired. I'm losing form. So all I do is to finish out those sets. So I pick up my lesser weight and I finish out my 2 sets of 10. Core is engaged. Triceps, another one we can do is just a dip. So a shortened version is just to keep your knees bent, engage your core, and then you would just lower yourself down off of a step or a bench to do your dips. If you have a little stronger core, you can extend your heels out and dip from here. Walk your legs back in to protect your shoulders. Pecs we can do either on a bench, or maybe you're just not there yet. You can do them on a wall, so I'll show you both. So my arms, fingers or tips are spread apart. My feet walk back, and I just do a wall push-up. The most important thing is that we're getting a little bit of that resistance exercise, so we're using our body as resistance. That's your wall, or you can use a bench. Once again, doing 2 sets of 10. The next exercise is a hugger, as I call it. So it's like I'm gonna hug somebody. So from here, I like to step forward. You can do this seated as well. So if I'm stepping forward, I'm coming in to hug. And I'm alternating my legs. My arms start at my hips, come forward. Once again, let's say I get tired, right? So if I'm tired, I just switch out my weights. I finish my reps, 2 sets of 10. I can do this seated. So if I feel like, oh my gosh, it's too much movement or it hurts my back, I can do this seated. Which then leads us into our last exercise. And of course, there's all versions to do for your upper extremities. This is just one version. I call it a swinging gait. So I just swing open, my core is on, I'm swinging back. All right, so let's say, oh my goodness, I can do no more of those, but I think I can stand and do a lighter weight. That way you're working more muscles standing. So when I stand up, swinging gait, my elbows are at my side, Could I do this in a squat? Sure. Could I do this on a half Bosu ball? Sure. Could you do it on one leg? I don't know. Anyways, have fun with it, play around, but be safe.